Ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for joining us for another episode of the Up and Live Show. We are your Up and Live Show team. I'm your girl, Luca Brownras. What's your name? DJ Rick Up and Live. Dragon All Star on the Wheels of Steels. Breads is not here with us tonight. 5Q is also not here with us tonight, but anywhere that you are, my bros, big up yourself. This is what we do every Tuesday between 9 and 11. We're sponsored by the Granaries, Style London, and Self-Paid. And every week we bring to you special people, and this week is like no other. There's a gentleman who we've been wanting to have a chat with for the longest while, and nothing happens before it's time. Last week he was not well, but he has recovered, and he is in good health.
Yes.
He's in very good health.
Very.
You know, hearty and strong. What is your catchphrase, my friend?
Nyang! I'm his,
TuggaWar is in the building tonight. TuggaWar, blessed love, and thank you for joining us tonight.
You think I'm Mick Jagger?
Could have never.
You're
How
welcome.
are you?
Great, very good. Great to be here. Sorry about last week.
It's fine. Nothing to apologize. We know how the health situation goes, but we're glad that you're.
We know some of the time, you know, with moving and them something, they take a bit of time, you know.
Oh, you know what it was? I was doing so many recordings, and I've been, you know, because I'm Prime Minister of the country.
Exactly.
So it's extra
I know you're just moving that big house.
Yes, you know, and I have to go to the House of Commons and do
make
the
sure
recording.
That everything is set.
I'm trying to get everything in line at the same time. So it's been a lot on me, you know.
Been a lot. So we're glad that you're here with us tonight.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
So, so for people, because I spoke to quite a number of people, and they're like, "Oh, I've never heard that name before. I've seen his video, but I really don't know anything about TuggaWar." So let's start from the beginning, because you've been in the industry for quite a number of years. Can we say decades? A couple decades?
You can actually.
I can, right? So let us know. Who is TuggaWar? How did TuggaWar get into music?
Wow, we're going right to the beginning.
To the beginning.
Right, we're at it.
We have time.
We have time.
Yes.
All right. TuggaWar is my father is Greek Cypriot, and my mother's from Ireland, and I'm born in Hackney in London. And I grew up around the culture, the Jamaican culture. I fell in love with dancehall reggae music from a very young age, and been spitting lyrics from a very, very young age. And I went to Jamaica when I was young. I ended up incarcerated out there.
Oh man.
And I stayed over there to pursue a music career.
Okay.
Which was 2002, and I haven't stopped since. I've been going hard professionally. I've been doing music from the 90s. Yeah.
So can you just walk us through the incarceration story in Jamaica?
My incarceration story, I actually got arrested at Norman Manley Airport for trying to smuggle 6 pounds of marijuana. Yeah, they
from the UK.
From Jamaica.
From Jamaica
I was
to the
going
UK.
back. Yeah.
You're bringing over the good stuff.
I was bringing the good stuff back home, and they took it off of me.
And how long were you incarcerated for?
6 months.
6 months.
Yeah, I got a year, and I paid a fine, and I done 6 months out of the year.
Okay.
So like for a white man incarcerated in Jamaica in a Jamaican prison system, how did you find that?
It doesn't matter what color you are when you're behind bars and your freedom's taken away from you. So everybody's in the same boat. At that, I suppose it's daunting for someone who's not from the country. But because I was very close to the culture, because I think I was a little bit of one of the luckier white guys in there. Yeah. Because I knew the culture so well.
You could
speak
maneuver
the lingo.
yourself.
Yeah, I could maneuver a lot better than the other guys. So to me, it wasn't a big issue, but it is an issue in there for people who's not so familiar with the culture.
So, like, I know, like, as a white man in a prison, in a Jamaica, probably you get target. They want to say white man, money, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that's right.
Start you.
Yeah.
So you never get none of that in a prison, no roughing up?
No.
No. Kick down, no little one box.
No. I come from a very tough place. So where I even when I first got locked up, I knew it was a tough place, but I come from a very tough place. So I was prepared in that sense, because I don't take no bad up or nothing like that from where I grow up, and I'm a boss in my own sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's not how I program. It's not in me to be like that. So that side of it, I was okay. But it's very dangerous in there. It's very dangerous, can be very intimidating. Yeah. You know? But luckily, by the grace of God, I was okay and stood up for myself. And I had to stand up for myself a few times, as you do. Because it's either, you know, if you show any sign of weakness in them place, you get, like what you said, especially as a Caucasian in there, you can get extorted. Just one little chance they want to see that you can extort this person for the rest of his sentence. So you got to be very careful how you maneuver. But like what I said, because I grew up in a very tough area, you know what I mean, like very ghetto from very young, so I know how to maneuver, you know.
So talk to us about forwarding back to the UK after that incarceration period.
Yeah.
No, hold on, before we...
Yeah.
So after the incarceration, where them do? I want to find out if Jamaican... do they deport you from Jamaica back to the UK?
Yes.
Oh yes, that's a good question.
But I didn't go.
So
what did you do?
So I'll tell you what happened. All right.
This is interesting.
Yeah, this is interesting. This is very interesting.
Very interesting.
Okay, I was locked up. I'll give you a little bit of dancehall history in the
Okay.
prison. I spent my first my first night in the prison. I was locked up with Alizade.
Oh,
So
okay.
we got Michael Sterling. His real name Michael. I know him by his real name because I was locked up with him. We got Michael Sterling, Alizade, and he was inside for hitting the. He cussed bad word at Sunfest. Do you remember that? The profanity.
Really?
And then he went to court and he got a migraine in the court and he hit the guy in the court and he ended up doing 6 months in jail for it.
Wow.
So I was locked up with him. Jacure was there. Zebra. So on my section was Alizade, Zebra.
So you're in the
Jacure.
VIP section.
I'm in the VIP
Okay.
section.
That's why I never get the club on that because you're in the VIP section.
Naturally.
Saying. Yeah.
Nah, it's a tough section still. But there's a lot of artists in the section, so the artists tend to hand around the artists. So you know, we're not in the fuckery. We keep ourselves to ourselves and concentrate on music. So
Definitely.
they got a music section in the prison as well. But yeah, so like where was I going back to? What was
What happened after being incarcerated?
Yes.
You were supposed to
Deport part,
fall
the
back.
deport
yeah,
part.
Okay,
so
but you
yeah,
didn't
the
come
deport part. So yeah, like what I said, I was locked up with Jacure, Sean Paul's father, big up Garth Henriquez,
Yeah.
R.I.P. Garth Henriquez, became a very close friend to mine, almost like a father figure, best friend. Actually managed me
Okay.
for my early years in Jamaica.
Yeah.
was he locked up with you as well?
Yes, he was. He was locked up for driving on a suspended license.
Wow.
So he was doing 6 weeks, and he actually got released 2 weeks before me.
Okay.
Now this is how I kind of, he's got a lot to do with TuggaWar's career.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that, they had a stage show in the prison on Easter Monday. And because it's Easter Monday, they allowed us to have a stage show. So we got all speakers, you know what it's
Instruments,
like.
sound
Everything.
system,
We have a
everything.
big sound system. It's a massive stage show we keep. And they do it like every year, Christmas and Easter, that type of thing. Anyway, so Jacure was performing live with the bands because they rehearsed with the bands. They got the music section, they rehearsed in there. They got the bands. I had some friends who was actually playing on the bands and some English guys actually who was playing bass and that. So I knew the bands and I'm on the music section.
Yeah.
And I'm on the stage, and I performed earlier on the DJ section, like with the DJ spinning.
Yeah.
But obviously, big stage show I go on the Stardom
Yeah.
I perform. The big artists in the prison at the time is Jacure and Zebra.
Right.
So they're like the headliners for the show. They all got a song together and everything,
Yeah.
so they're performing. I'm side stage,
Yeah.
and Jacure, I'm spitting lyrics with him every day. In between, I break. They're playing the Bob Marley rhythm, the Creeper, and they just finished performing their song. 1,800 people in the prison, 1,800 people at the stage show.
Right.
Orders, everything.
Right.
Dance nice.
Yeah.
Jacure calls me on stage. Says, come forward. I go up on stage. I chat one brand new lyric that I wrote in the give thanks and praise. And the whole place went crazy.
Right.
Now they all start running around and say, the white man I mash up the place, the white man I mash up the place. Sean Paul's father was on the other end of the prison washing his plates because he wasn't really interested in the stage show. So he was taking the time because it was allowed out all day. So he's washing his plates, but everyone's running around the prison. Yo, the white man I mash up the place, the white man I mash up the place. So the man left him plates and run over to the stage to see which
what's
white guy.
happening. Yeah.
I'm not the only white guy in there.
Yeah, obviously.
So they would say, which white guy's mashing up the stage? What are you talking about? So he runs up to the stage to see which white guy's mashing it, and it's me. After the stage show now, he comes up to myself. He said, man, you're bad, and you remind me of your son, and da-da-da. And I got talking to him the next day, and he got to know my situation. I got to know his situation. And he said, yeah, I'm going to try. I said, I want to stay in Jamaica.
Okay.
I had some other personal reasons as well with my ex to
Yes.
stay in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Anyway, he arranged with the immigration to keep me in Jamaica.
So hold on, that's what I want to
Give
find
thanks
out.
Yeah.
to Mr. Enriquez.
Because I know when I get
Mr.
deported,
Yes.
like you
can't
can't
go
really
back.
stay, you have to go.
Right now.
What was that
Immediately.
process for you to stay in Jamaica? That more I find out.
As much details as you possibly
Yeah,
can.
as
If you
much as
can't
I
give
remember,
it, don't give away
Process.
things.
Because me know say if they say it, me don't know what Jamaican deport going on because as first as me, you are first
First
one.
one, that's true. That's
If
true.
anybody know anybody else will get deported from Jamaica,
Let us
I didn't
know.
know it was possible.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I'll tell you something. Have you heard of a place called Western Union?
Yeah.
It makes everything possible.
Okay. Okay.
The possibilities are endless. I'm a gold member.
Yeah, it's a good. Okay.
Good. Big up Western Union.
No, we're talking.
Okay, so Western Union was
it's
very vital.
Oh,
Very vital to that happening. So you spent some time in Jamaica.
Detrimental.
But then you forwarded back to the UK.
This is for the to stop me
From we stop a little thing right there. So, but we forward back over to Yard. And you said that was 2002.
Yeah.
And you professionally went into music then.
Yes. So Sean Paul's dad, sorry to cut you. Sean Paul's dad, he arranged with the immigration for me to stay in Jamaica and told him straight, this guy wants to stay to do his music. He's a great artist. He wants to stay, he wants to turn his life around from doing crime. And that's exactly what it was, because I was involved in a lot of street activity. I was like the Tony Montana ganja in Hackney at the time. You understand what I'm saying? So my life would have went a whole different direction if I didn't get caught in the first place, So it's like, we told him the truth and managed to stay over there. And he introduced me to Roy Francis. He's very good friends with Roy Francis, Mixing Lab Studio.
Okay.
So Roy, he took me round to Roy.
Yeah.
And Roy was putting out singles at the time. He had Sly and Robbie making rhythms for him. And he recorded me straight away. I recorded a song on the Macca rhythm. It was on a juggling. And he put it out, started getting played on Irie FM. It was like my first song.
And you're hearing it.
And I'm hearing it on Irie FM. Yeah. And then from then I didn't look back. And then I met all the artists hang around Mixing Lab and these studios. And I met Mr. Lex, became a very good friend of mine. So Mr. Lex was one of the first artists to actually take me under his wing.
Okay.
And take me around. He was the first artist to say, yo, Mayu, I like your bad, come round. I'm gonna work with you. Put me in his crew. So he had a crew called C Pink at the time.
Yes.
And was taking me to all the stage shows. And he was a hot artist at the time. He was popping at that time. He was very popular. So he would full 100. Girl, you better can cook. And he was really popping at the time. So he had a lot of stage shows. And every stage show he'd go, he'd take me up, and call me up on stage, and I mash up. I've never let him down yet. Always mash up. And that's how I initially made my name. And then he took me to all the studios, introduced me to a lot of the producers, and so big up Mr. Lex. I always give thanks to Mr. Lex. He gave me a big helping hand in the early days. Man.
And then we forwarded back to the all of that happened. Forward back to the UK.
I was in Jamaica for years.
So you did. So when did you come back to the UK then?
2005.
Okay, so you were.
So I ended up doing 2 things. Leng became my manager. I was supreme artist.
See, talk the things them, man. Let the people them know. Let the people know your business.
All right, I'll tell you right now.
That's why you're here. Let us know the business. So Leng, who is the owner of Sting?
Let me tell you my story.
Tell us the
when
story.
I got released from prison, within 3 months, I'm booked on Sting. From getting released from prison. Within 3 months, I mash up every I'm doing stage shows 7 nights a week.
Right.
4 shows a day. Mr. Lex is a hot artist at the time, and he's got a lot of shows. And that was just the early days, because I started getting my own bookings, and then I have to maneuver around myself.
Right.
From doing Vibes Cartel's birthday bash. I used to, even before Cartel was popping, I used to run one with Cartel, doing shows with him in the week, and all of the artists. It's not an artist I haven't performed with, and I'm talking about, I did maybe 4 shows a day, 7 days a week, for like the first 6 months of me being out of prison and recording, and made a frenzy in Kingston and got booked. Leng was actually at a dance that I would mash up, so I was at a dance called Fire 2002 in Constant Spring Road, and Leng was in the crowd, and I wasn't even booked for the dance, because a Rasta Man show is like Anthony B. ain't even the type of show for me to be on. But they said, Tuggy, you're gonna say, okay, I didn't actually think the show suited me. I didn't think the show suited me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was thinking, just bare Rasta Man up on that show, and they want more culture vibes. You understand me? I said, I got culture songs, don't get it twisted, but I didn't think it was that. Anyway, so they called me up on stage. I mashed up the whole place. I just wrote the song that day. Me na band ya, but me on ya. Request to the farmer. Them a plant the cho-cho, yeah man, the banana running a good. Man. Leng's in the crowd. By the time I got encore, Nuffy was on stage. So Nuffy's the MC. Nuffy, he kicked me. He says, yo, if you want to see him again, forward that Sting.
So you got the booking while you're in the middle of your performance.
And I'm walking off the stage.
Yeah.
Thinking, he's joking, he's whining the crowd.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing. Them time, Gaddafi managed me. Before Leng managed me, Gaddafi managed me. And as I'm walking off, I see Gaddafi jumping up and down like this. I said, what's he guy, man? He says, you're on Sting. And then he took me right to the crowd, go meet Leng. And then next day I went up to Leng's office and got introduced to Leng. And the rest was history. I did Sting 2002.
Okay.
And then I went on to do Sting 2003. I was booked for Sting in Connecticut.
Okay.
But I couldn't travel at the time because
The situation was what it was.
Exactly.
Right.
So, and I ended up getting a recording deal with Steely and Clevie. So
Nice.
I got that was the big opportunity for me to start, because I was very hot on the stage shows, but I didn't have a hit record, and I was recording a lot, but I didn't really find the right producer. It was early. I was an early recording artist.
Yes.
So I was, and then Steely spotted me, and Steely offered me a contract. I said, "Wow, like Steely and Clevie,
The
great Steely and Clevie," and actually became really good friends with Steely. And what happened then is that my father got incarcerated.
Okay.
So it was financing
in the UK.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you the truth. Was financing me, because Jamaica's not a cheap place to
Definitely.
stay, and staying there so long costs money. So what's financing me is my ganja business I had in the UK at the time. So my father was running it, selling weed mile a minute until the police catch up with him and he get locked up.
Yeah.
And that kind of stopped the whole thing. I had to fly back to England then
To run the business.
to run the business.
Basically.
you go.
Yeah.
At least you're honest. At least you're very honest.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
straight. It's honest.
Sorry, fall back into UK. Me know say we call it some beef or some.
Wait, the
did I
beef
go on
never
over?
start this, so.
Well, we just skip.
So we'll skip through the years.
Yeah, skip through because
Yeah, man, anything you want to do.
Yeah.
Some beef start. Talk us through the beef.
We have one heap of beef.
Which
you know,
one? You have to be more
The
specific.
first beef, the first big beef.
First big beef.
With the artist from country.
Oh, what, Foley? Foley done.
One done.
We got one done.
Talk to us about that.
Yeah. Oh, that was crazy, man. You know what? I think that was like, I think UK dancehall needed that at the time as well, because I'm a war artist myself, so I believe in the war and the clash thing.
And the
So I
talking.
believe without the war and the clash is boring. That's why I was even interested to you guys talking about the sound clash, because that's what I grew up on. I grew up on Bass Odyssey. I grew up on Kilimanjaro. I know every single gyro dub. I know every single Bass Odyssey dub. As y'all taught me, no, because it Clash is what I grew up. Hence the reason TuggaWar and my whole attitude towards the music.
Yeah.
So, excuse me.
Okay.
Fowley was actually signed to my label. He was under my wing.
What was the name of your label?
Tug Movement, still
Okay.
now. So Fowley was like my artist.
Right.
And we was rolling around. I was recording him. I was calling him up on shows.
Right.
And then we had a booking. It was Bounty versus Ninja.
Okay.
And there was, at the time, I think the UK artists was getting a little bit feisty towards each other.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's how I say it. Because this Bounty Ninja, they promoted the dance like a clash. So it never ended up to be a clash, but they promoted it like Bounty versus Ninja.
Yeah.
So all of the supporting UK acts start getting excited now and think this one want clash, this
Okay,
one.
so walk
But
after England.
anyway, so me and Fowley, we're in the same crew, so we had problems with some other guys. Excuse me. I remember we had problems with R.I.P. Chico. We had a little musical beef with UK Chico and Termites and this one and that one and Warning Crew and Stylo Freak and all of them.
Yeah.
So it was like,
Radam.
so at the time I wasn't expecting that to actually happen. So I'm on stage. Fowley done his set. So I watched Fowley do his set. And I go and do my set now. And then in the middle of my set, I say, yo, any artist feeling bad, come test me right now. And I look and I see my man walk out on me. I'm like, I'm looking at him like, what the hell are you doing?
Are you in my room?
We drove in the same car. We went there together.
Wanna drive back home and I see
We go up in a Bounty dressing room before Bounty reach and thief the whole of the Hennessy and get
Yeah,
drunk.
say this. Wanna go back home and I see him car?
That are the problem. The Hennessy. No, we're not go back in and see him car, you're mad. Hennessy are the problem. That caused the whole of the problem that night there. I tell you straight.
Yeah.
Because we got Bounty and Ninja them no reach yet, you know. And then give it one little dressing room with no drinking in it.
Go
And I say, oh, this not good, you know. We're Bounty room there. We go up a killer room, we say, the whole of the Hennessy them pack up. We say, yeah, we're good, you know. So me say, me Roddy Irie and Fowley that part that day there.
Yeah.
Me, Roddy Irie and Fowley. Big up Roddy Irie. And the whole of the way take a buckle of Hennessy each.
So look at this.
Yeah, cause if you look back on the clip, you see the Hennessy in my hand, you know.
Look at the share one NSC.
But we're going in a bounty room, them about 50 buckle pile up, man. We are a big artist, man. We can't have a buckle each.
Yeah.
What is? You see me? This ain't go wrong. So me, Rudy, Harry, and Foley now, we're nice.
Yeah. So you say any artist who thinks that them better than you, Foley down, step out.
Step out on
You
stage
wonder
like,
what the hell is
I look to
happening.
the left, he make, you know, he make the ninja man step. You see the ninja man step? You all look past the Foley.
Yeah.
I put him foot forward, I'm looking at him like, what?
So how was the clash? How was
I
it?
tell you how it went. I'm in shock at first. I'm seeing my own friend,
Yeah.
my crew
Step into
member,
you.
step into me.
Yeah.
Because you know what was upsetting me? Because he saw the opportunity. The venue's rammed. There's
Yeah.
3,000 people there. I'm looking at him like, you're really gonna see opportunity under me this? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
really?
So
You know,
what's that?
So
Who
who won that
won the
clash?
clash? Be fair.
who won the clash? Foley could never win a clash with me.
So you kill Foley then.
Of course.
Then that ever say.
Yeah,
So which
time,
song-
but it wasn't even a clash like that. He woke up on stage and got embarrassed. It was more an embarrassment.
So which song
Than
you
a
use and
clash.
kill him?
So you embarrass him then.
Yes,
Embarrassed.
more or less. Yeah.
Which song you
Wait.
use and kill him? Give us 30 seconds of that song there, if you can. You can remember?
Me don't know, say none of them not like me. Them little DJ na bad like me Nike. Them all a gang up and plan figure fight me. Bad mind, hypocrites who spite me. Nobody compare me with Whitey. Man, I talk so I take this lightly. And me have a big gun named Mighty. Kill them daily and nightly. Me no business to all of them dead. No more peace, what busting on me head. Kill you all of them from A down to Z. While them a throw with me throw bullet instead. For days, say them have gun pon waist. But me gun named Days, but straight in the face. Weird, think say you're big and brave. Cause 100 man they upon your base. The whole of them fool just a friggin' chat. So me aim to them head bare friggin' shot. I'm a white man, no I'm not friggin' black. But me no fuck batty and me and about cat.
Give me a impact piece, everyone.
And then
Alright, so
Alright, so Foley that dead.
Yeah,
Him dead.
we're jump the gun a little bit.
yeah.
Him dead.
Oh, you are warning crew in a beef now, cause
No, we need to know
like-
how he joined the warning crew first.
no.
Who joined the warning crew?
Careful.
Okay,
Carefully.
wait.
Oh,
careful.
you and warning crew in a beef.
Can we
cause-
get no? Before we
We
start,
never-
can we stop? Before we start to talk about the beef, let's talk about the history of Warning Crew, so people can know where it's forwarding from.
Hold on now. Warning crew has style of them.
Yes,
Relax.
we know, but not everybody knows that.
Relax now. So how you are warning crew them in a beef? You are style up. Style up.
We never got on.
Style of G them.
We never got on from day
from
one.
day one.
From day one, we never really got on, and it's weird because we didn't at the beginning. There was no direct reason for me. I've heard us that. I remember maybe in the early days, he'd even reach out to me to do remixes, or he'd invite me to his event, and I'd forward. I'd go to Peckham and do some shows and things. So it was a stage that we was good.
Yeah.
You know, I never had no problem. Like, big up Stam. I had no problem with Stammer Kid and the whole of them there. It's just style I had issue with, to be honest with you.
Even right
And
now.
that, and I'll tell you where that generated from. I did a song called UK Dancehall Duppy,
Okay.
which at the time Stylo had called me a yardie and Gappy had heaven in her eyes. And I wanted to cause some hype in dancehall at the time. I thought this is boring. It was a bit boring to me, UK dancehall. There was no hype in it. So I went for Gappy and Stylo. I said, them dead. UK dancehall Duppy, Gappy and Stylo get killed like Chucky. Molly Danyam the girl them like Kentucky. Boy chat to me double mouth shotty. So and that kind of upset Stylo.
Wow.
Because I said a line in the song about where Stylo got robbed,
Okay.
which actually go on. Because
Right.
at the time someone thumping at him out and took his studio. So I
The
said,
studio him chain.
maybe that too.
Did you have nothing to do with that?
No, I don't know anything about that. Nothing, no.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, move it right along.
So it was just like there was a bar in the song. So I'll tell you where it goes like it was a bar in the song. Where did it go again? It was like wartime. Bring your whole army. Style of freak don't really wanna war me. Cause it a go look embarrassing when the white man DJ start kill off the yardie. Him a talk about swagger them. Gunshot bust your throat and bladder then. When the man them take away your studio, you never so bossy, you fika stammer them. That hurt him. So he called me up. He get play on Troy, said Fem, he called me up. He says, yo, me like the song, but you see that part there in the song? It's a real sitting we're going. I said, well, the streets are talking. Everyone knows about it.
Yeah,
Like,
so
that's
it's
why I
nothing to
said
hide.
it. It's nothing to hide.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I heard about it, everyone heard about it. So it was like, so at the time I didn't know he's recording me. So he's got, listen to this, he's got me on the phone.
He's recording the
He's
conversation.
recording the conversation. So he's talking like, because me and him have no problem like that. So he's
Right.
recording the whole conversation. And he said, okay, me want answer about the song. I said, that you for do. answer back the song, make the thing interesting. You understand me? I
So
said,
we
answer
needed
back the
that
song.
dancehall.
Yes! And we was all planning, like I said, oh, we could do a clash. We could put on an event.
Yeah.
TuggaWar versus Stylo G. £40 at the door, me and you have the food.
Yeah.
That me dip on.
Yeah.
Them time the man record me. Towards the end of the conversation, I can kind of hear he's got me on loudspeaker and it sound. I was a bit suspicious of it's going on.
Right.
Next day, he splices up the thing, but I didn't mind the disc records come up for the disc records. But he starts spreading a rumor saying TuggaWar is a crackhead.
Oh shit.
Now this is defamation of character.
Yeah.
You know, and for someone who I'm very anti-hard drugs, you know, and what it was, I lost a lot of weight. So my father died, I started working out a lot. So I used to be like maybe 16, 17, I was
we knew
big,
that. Yeah.
So I worked like hard to lose the weight. After my father died in 2009 and I started comfy eating, so I got very big and then I started cutting it out and I started eating healthy and
You got
work
the
out.
vegan
I became
lifestyle.
more or less, and became addicted to getting the gym. I had a gym addiction. You know what I mean? I was overworking out. I think I even lost a bit too much weight at one
When I
point.
knew you from 2009, them days, you were much a bigger person.
Bigger, yes.
And obviously, I heard the rumors that Tuggy is on crack as well. Serious,
you
come
would-
here, man, them in the street, I say it.
Yeah.
But funny you said that because it actually came from when the style
That's right. That's
This
right.
forward.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
And then now you explain,
Thank
because
you.
we're seeing, and then we see Tuggy a couple of years after, we say Tuggy lose a lot of weight. So
That's right.
what he said then was kind of matching up in people's heads. So
That's it.
if he
People were believing.
He knew it would work.
Yeah.
Because he's looking at me. Him know say I'm a crackhead. Him know Tuggy I'm a crackhead. But
he's
this
using
work
that.
right now.
Yeah.
Yo, Tuggy a crackhead.
Yeah.
Look how much weight the man lose.
Exactly.
The man slim, maga now. The man a smoke. And that him put in our people's head. And you know, and the timing was perfect.
Yeah, it was.
For him.
It was
The
perfect.
timing was fucking perfect because I lost the weight. The argument happened. And that was his ammunition.
Yeah.
And you know, like, okay. You know, like, I say a lot of bad things about people in this record, so I have to be able to take what I give, right?
Yeah, you have to,
Of course,
the repercussions, right.
I have to be up for that. So it's not like I got a problem with that. But this wasn't a diss record, this was like a rumor.
That
Like
was being
yourself,
spread.
you just said it, my friend. You even heard yourself that
And
TuggaWar is on drugs, right?
Right.
It's because of that pussy there. Because he put the rumor out there at the right time, and he thought this will go well now. Because everyone knew TuggaWar to be the big guy.
Yeah.
So you see in Marga don't know, and this guy it worked, which was far from the truth. And imagine me who,
Because every song we hear, every time me always hear talk about whip of weed.
yes,
So me I think say me know you as a weed man.
yeah, 100%. Anyone that knows me as a weed man.
Exactly.
Yes. A hardcore weed man as well. Like, you can, I don't deal with, no, I wouldn't even be around hard drugs. You know what I mean?
So that
The way I talk about
crackhead-
Molly, see all Molly and them things.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
Yo,
You're fully against it.
Yo, nothing, man. A ganja alone and alcohol, that's a little bit out. Anyone that needs anything more than that, I don't know what you're looking for. You know what I mean?
So that diss track that happened when your dad died in 2000. That was a long time.
After. A few years after.
So
two years after.
So there was a latest spat between, the Warning Crew
Yeah.
and TuggaWar.
Yeah.
Talk to us about that was the last straw, I would say.
Yeah.
Talk to us about the last straw of the Warning Crew and then the diss tracks that came out
Yeah, you
after
see,
that.
when the rumor, you see, musically, I have no fear for them at all. I kill every single one of them with 4 bars. You know what I mean? Musically is no competition for me. They know that as well. So that's why, but you see, the defamation of character thing, it didn't sit well. It wouldn't sit well with anybody. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm a man. I work on my brand. You know what I mean? I don't need this on my brand.
Yeah.
And it coming like a years me have to work hard for shove that off almost.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because even though it's like, look, people know the real me now.
But now it's-
Because you understand what I'm saying? I know said that wasn't the case.
Right.
But at the time, even yourself,
Could hear
you
the
hear this,
rumors.
and you know what are you to think? Because, I'm even looking on the outside thinking, 1 minute, if I wasn't me and I'm looking at this guy lost so much weight and that, and I heard that rumor, I'd probably think the same thing.
But hold
Yeah.
on, one sec. Sorry to cut
Now
you off.
what?
But wouldn't you not say it is fair game because it is a musical confrontation?
Yeah.
And obviously you talk something about him where I'm not sure of, because obviously you say him name Curtis and a bag of thing, and You see a bag of things, so
Yeah.
you just see him firing back shot your direction.
Yeah,
so
it's all fun and games at the end of the day
if
like
you
that.
dish it out, your mouth
Yes.
can take it.
Of course,
Exactly.
of course,
That's
of
the
course,
point,
of course. Which of course I can take.
Yeah.
No problem in me taking.
So why do you find that so personal? Because you say
Because
it's
as a man, I
character.
tell you why. Because a man who's so against that sort of thing. So you see, it's like you could say anything else about it. You say TuggaWar this, TuggaWar, it probably won't bother me. But you see, the minute you try to call me that, like I won't want to punch you in the face.
So I've
Like,
him.
because I'll have to see. You understand what I'm saying? I wanna. That's a. See, crackhead, brother.
It touches a nerve.
It touches a nerve because you see, it's the lowest thing you can say to a person.
Especially if it's not
I don't
true.
mind it in the music. Go up on the record and say it. But you see the spread rumor thing and the styling.
That came with it.
No.
Yeah.
You see the styling.
Yeah. That's
And
what
that
affected.
and that can be no, nothing don't affect me. I'm
Yeah.
a tough motherfucker. Nothing don't affect me.
No.
But I'm just saying that it will. It won't sit well with me.
So what's the situation now between yourself and the Warning crew?
There's no situation.
So is there a relationship? Is there communication
No,
happening?
I'm cool with, like I said, I've never had no, because you say Warning crew, I never really had no problem with them. It was just a musical thing between like Stammer Kid and them guys there.
It's
And
just
even
music. So
Stylo.
if you see Stammer and the rest of them, you and them good.
Yeah,
ain't it?
man.
So
Yeah,
it's just
man,
it's
good.
just you and Stylogy.
Yeah, and it's not like I just won't see myself fucking with him. I'm never gonna do no music with him. I won't be no doing no shows with him or nothing like that. So it is what it is, man. He won't wanna fuck with me as much as I don't wanna fuck with him. And you know what? It's not like it's not no big deal, man. It's like I reckon I'm happy at this point because I killed him.
Yeah, and you're confident. in that.
Yeah, I'm
Alright,
confident.
let's
Like to
talk
me,
ab-
you see when someone takes the piss out of you for a few years, and then
Yeah.
you finally say, motherfucker, I got you
get the-
now.
you got the chance
I'm
to-
finished with you now. He's not up to me. Look at me, I'm flying high. Like I'm on top now.
Yeah.
Because like the man that did have them little Nicki Minaj combination and them thing there, I think they was untouchable at one point.
Yeah.
But you never feel like TuggaWar could come back with style or Tyler, paper freak, and bang, your career in a problem.
Oh Jesus!
Alright.
So let's
Speaking
talk
you
about.
on top now. We recently see you move into the big house.
Yes, you see what I'm saying? I'm in the big house, I'm in the House of Parliament.
Like, you're in cabinet.
Yes, I'm in cabinet.
You are on
Yeah,
team.
things are going
Me are
on.
on
So,
things.
Yes.
as Prime Minister of this country, what's the first order of business?
Legalize ganja.
Legalize it. That you do, yes. Number one on the agenda, legalize.
Yeah, that's my number.
Marriage.
And you know what? Fix up the houses, fix up the housing. Give everyone
But
some better places
on a
to
serious
live.
note, though, because
Yeah.
I mean, you are for the people.
I am.
We see that you advocate for quite a number of things that are in regards to justice, and
Yeah.
you don't like injustice.
No.
We can see it.
Exactly.
Is there any way that you can actually run for some sort of for being a member of parliament? And if there was, would you actually take the opportunity to do so?
It's a good question. It's a good question. I probably would.
Yeah,
In a sense, I probably would, to be honest with you.
for member of parliament. Yeah, MP.
Yeah,
You
I
would.
probably would, yes. Because there's a lot of things that, okay, I'm a people's person,
Right.
and I've got my beliefs, and it's whether I would want to invest my time into it. Because I see even a lot of them, and the wages don't look that good. To be honest with you. I'm about the money, man.
Right.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
The video that you did on the number 10.
Yeah.
Is actually the number 10.
Yeah, of course.
So how did you manage to get there to do that video?
Is it a
And I
long
get
time video or research video?
You heard the Western Union?
when we see it first, me I say, is this actually 10
That'll be-
Downing Street?
It was.
Yeah.
Maybe because you're a white man, you get away with that. Because if me go down there and do that, me I go back.
Officer,
Them send me guy
already-
back.
but,
Right
but, but was it done during? Did you have this song ready and prepared? Was the video done, or was it done as soon as you heard that Boris was being booted out?
You know
Talk
what?
to us
I'll
about
be honest
talk
with
to us
you,
about
it was,
the whole production of the song.
okay, spontaneous. I'm a spontaneous guy. I'm a spontaneous guy. I don't like planning things. I don't like too much planning. Like even with music, music's a moment in time.
Yeah.
You know, you can't recreate something that's already done. It's done it once. It's done. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
I did that once. It's just an idea I had on the spot and did it.
I think
I was round there. We actually planned the video.
Yeah.
So the video shoot, we planned the video shoot there. But the viral clip, that wasn't planned. So after my video shoot, I big up Frostbite Films. and we're looking at the clip and say, oh yeah, we're happy with what we did.
Have you ever considered acting?
Yes.
Because I think your skits are very convincing.
Thank you.
Especially when you get up on the tea and them boy and your tea and your boy and then type of tea. It just looks so convincing when you watch it, and it's entertaining.
Thank you.
Yeah,
but
man.
you know what, like, I didn't even realize, because I'll be honest with you, I'm a very outrageous guy. I'm a serious guy. I'm a fun guy. I do this. People who know me, that grew up with me, they know this is how I am.
But you see,
I didn't know how entertaining people got off of it. And that's what puts a smile on my face, that I can do something like that and make you.
No, but here's the bad part about it.
Right.
You see, because of what was said about you being an addict,
Yeah.
and to how you behave in the skit,
Yeah.
it's almost so convincing to me that it's concrete in maybe he's an addict, because you're behaving in such a manner where you're sounding almost so
point.
believable. So I'm believing in what you're saying so much, like them boy, the way you behave, and
It's crazy.
It's
I'm
right.
No,
It
I'll tell you
just-
something. I'm 100%
You
certified
ever think
crazy.
about what people think about you, like? Because
No,
sometimes people say a madman that, you know.
Yeah,
Exactly.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
So what's your process?
cool with
Do you
it.
care about what people think about you?
No.
And that's why you've reached so far, because you don't care about the
I
critics.
really don't.
You don't care about.
That's
what
why.
about-
Did you ever think, like, you said a very good point a minute ago? You're a very intelligent guy.
We are.
I like you are, and you know
You
what?
are.
You all are.
Take it
And you know what you said? You said a
credit.
very good point. You know what you said? You said, did I ever think doing this will make people? What do you think? Do you think you never? What do you now you think?
What do you think?
You know what? For I know. All right. You see,
Yeah.
before I never have an opportunity to talk to you.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah.
Exactly. So I was just judging from the skits and everything that you done online.
yeah.
The internet person.
Yeah.
Obviously, seeing you in here now, I can see that it's a front that you put on. It's another person. It's just like a stage. When the camera comes on, you have
I
another
turn
person.
up, yeah.
We know that's not you, because you can hear that how you're talking. Yeah, alter ego. Yeah.
Yes.
You can hear that. Obviously, you're not that person. You're just putting on a front. So
I
now,
don't think putting on a front is the proper
Yeah.
phrase to use. I think
Why?
it's-
That's something.
The thing is, do you know what? Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is?
yeah.
It's a bit weird to say, but how can I put it? I can be like that. It's not really a front. That's why it looks so good and convincing. Because it's actually me.
That's you.
When I'm,
It's just a different-
You see,
that's a
I like,
different
but you
side
see,
of you.
it's a different
Yeah,
side of me that
yeah.
you're not getting right now,
not
sitting
fake
down
thing.
with me,
Yeah.
because you can take. I'm a man of many different
Personalities.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
most people
but like this is
think
the
you're
thing
not
where you say it's not.
yeah.
But most people don't think you are like this.
But
Where you
I know,
sit down
I know. Yeah,
Have
I
Have
like
a
that.
decent
I like that.
conversation. And
I like that.
yeah.
I
that's
want to
true.
talk a collaboration into reality.
Yes.
Have you
That's-
ever link up with Raga Roogie?
You're a my friend.
No, me never really soon do a skit together because I think it one kind of eccentric alike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So madness will go on, like feel like say if it one up on one stage show, make sure you get well for insurance.
I've got a song with Ragga Roogie. We've recorded in the studios from years ago. Big up Ragga Roogie.
No, we
do
wanna
a lot of
see-
stage shows.
We wanna see
Together.
videos.
Recent.
We wanna see
Yeah.
videos and
Recent.
audios and those
Yeah.
kind of things
Yeah.
because like
It would be good. It would be very
It'd be
entertaining.
very good,
Yeah.
especially
Raga
now.
Roogie somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's crazy because Big Up Ragga, I've always, me and Ragga connect from years ago. And always had that chemistry, like even entertainment. Like, cause Ragga will see in the middle of my set, Ragga will run up on stage and do him thing and run on with the mask and whatever. And like, we got that entertainment vibe about us. And he's a very big entertainer as well. Very big entertainer, definitely.
So
But going back to, go on, what was you going to say? Sorry.
I was going to change the subject, but if you
Go
want
ahead.
to finish your point.
No, I was just going to say that I find it interesting how you perceive it. Because, how can I put it? It grabs people's attention, right?
And it makes them speak. It makes them talk.
Yeah.
Makes them talk.
Now you see, what fun is it without that?
Yeah.
Because I know of your music. I know of you from
Yeah.
a few years
Yeah.
from a while back.
Yeah.
So obviously, most of my encounter is always in the rave and in a dance when you go perform. And me realize you're a persona before you perform. You're very calm, quiet, don't talk a lot. Well, as soon as the microphone reach, a different person read. And it's the same thing when I say online as well. Soon as the camera say, go.
I like that you said that, because that is, you see, I even actually look at it like that as well. I do look at it like that. Like even doing a selfie, it's like I'm performing. It's because I'm a natural performer like that. So I think that's got a lot to do with it. It's got a lot to do with it.
So talk to us about your famous catchphrase.
I got a few.
Well, the one that everybody knows is
Nyang!
How did you come up with that? How? Because of all the catchphrases to use, I would never expect that. I would never expect it. So talk to us about.
I've been saying it for years. How did we
that.
come up with that? You know what? I think I'm gonna tell you the truth. I was in an event years ago and I was drunk and I think. I think I threatened to bite off someone's ear.
Yeah.
That's what happened. So what happened? Someone upset me in the event, and the guy who was, I'm not even going to say the person's name because you know them, but.
You sure don't want to call
so
him
the person who upset me, he's the guy who knew him at the time. It was the first time I met him, and I went to his friend and said, "Yo, if he, because he was drunk and he kept coming up to me, like, and I said, if he does that one more time, I'm gonna bite off his ears." I swear. I had a Tyson moment.
Yeah. All right, they say no.
Before you even touch the stage, you mash up a show.
Yeah.
No.
Before him touch the stage,
Right,
you mash
right.
up
I was
the
by
show,
the bar.
Even I'm on
I was.
me bite up. Yang.
Me done. Me gone.
That's it.
No, I was there, you know. I'm telling my brethren. I mean, because he kept coming up to me, and I'm telling my brethren, "Oh, yeah, if that man there forward one more time, I bite off of his." Yeah. That me tell him. And we just found it hilarious.
Oh my God. And it has stopped from then.
It stopped from then. So like, I remember even the next song, I went, "Nyang!"
Hey,
and it just stopped for this real thing.
Next time a man found up in there, but yeah,
and it nearly actually happened.
I get Jesus have mercy. And let's talk family because we
you know, come to think about this, I think I was at that event.
Were you?
I think so.
You probably was.
Yeah, I was. No, wait a second. Remember, it was Bar.
No.
It wasn't Bar.
No, it's Stratford Rex.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
No.
Okay. Cool.
Is that different
No,
party?
it's a different thing because I think as some
a little encounter.
A little encounter where you don't get yang to somebody.
It's probably it was made before.
Oh no, I've had a lot of
so we see that you're a very family oriented person.
Yes.
You're very close with your mom.
Very. Yeah.
Big up to Mama War.
Big up Mama War, love you loads.
So we know that you're TuggaWar.
Yes.
She's Mama. Did Mama War?
Mama War.
Yeah. Come about after Dad died or before Dad died?
I've always liked this before. Before, yeah.
And
for a long time, yeah.
I mean, obviously.
Hence the reason Papa War, Mama War.
Okay. And so speaking about
if you
family
check back,
relationship-
sorry to cut you. If you
go
look
ahead.
back, a little it was just kind of. Papa War's had his name from years. Even if you check my first ever music video, we had Papa War starred in it as Papa War. So, same way as me, Mama War from years. And it's a long time before social media.
Yeah,
a long time before social media.
So we spoke about your changing lifestyle after Dad died.
Yeah.
And was she on that journey before you,
long time,
or did she join
long time.
you?
My mum's been a healthy eater.
Talk to us about that.
My mum's been a healthy eater all her life. She's tried to get me involved into.
Is it the vegan lifestyle?
Yeah, no, just eating healthy in general, not just being vegan, because that's a personal choice. You can't force someone to do that. It has to be the person's choice. So, but I never turned my nose up at it, being young and just eating junk, and I just eat a lot of junk, and hence the reason I put the weight on.
Yeah,
I just be coming out of raves, jerk chicken, McDonald's,
fast
Burger
food.
King. I go home, sleep it off. Artist lifestyle, liquor.
Yeah,
you put on the weight.
Yeah,
you know. And what happened when my dad died? Now I started comfort eating and drinking a lot. I wasn't too much of a drinker like that, but everything adds up. So the comfort eating and the drinking, and I tell you what happened. I remember getting booked. I had a concert in Cyprus, and I had to do a 45-minute show, and I was so overweight at the time. I couldn't do the show. After 10 minutes, I was fucked.
Out of breath.
I was like, shit. And it was hot as a motherfucker. I'm sweating. I'm in Cyprus. I was saying, this is not good, you know. And the people there, man, they're in the crowd. There's a big crowd there. I'm thinking, shit, I got half an hour to go. Fuck, am I going to do? Yeah. I say, yo, I'm telling the DJ, yo, play the rhythms with the vocals.
Yeah.
So you
can
know what I mean? See, yeah, I know, I'm an instrumental.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm very passionate about my performance. So
Yeah.
I started on stage show, so I'm very passionate about how my performance goes. I want my record to sound the same, if not better, on the stage than it does on the record. So that really and then I couldn't do a dub plate in one take, and that scared me.
Wow.
Because I'm a one take art, like coming up in dub plate show, you have to do this in a one take,
Yeah.
you know,
One take, yeah.
one take. So when I got overweight to the point where I couldn't do the dub plate in one take, I said, no,
that was
well, I'm
reality.
talking,
That was
no,
a reality check
It was a
for you.
reality. This is no. This have to stop right here, and that's the turnaround there. And I just started going gym, and then I became obsessed with the gym. I started going gym 6-7 days a week, and just eating healthy. It's only in the last year I became a vegetarian.
Okay.
So I'm not vegan because I eat
You're
eggs.
vegetarian.
Yeah, I eat eggs and cheese and
Yeah.
dairy stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't eat no meat, no fish, no meat at all. So I'm
Well,
vegetarian.
Big up
So
to
just
you
for
and the choice of choosing the healthy lifestyle.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought, you know what? I don't think so.
It's a
You know what?
mind over matter
It's a
thing.
mind
If
over
you
matter
want
thing.
to do it, you
I
will
ended
do
up,
it.
you know how I stopped it in the end? Because I ended up eating less and less meat. So I ended up eating maybe chicken once a week. And I started going off, and then I wasn't looking forward to the chicken. I said, "What am I eating the chicken for? I don't even want the chicken." I started preferring the vegetarian meals more than meat.
The meat,
I
yeah.
like vegetable, but the problem with for me is finding the vegetables to the job I do, because I'm a driver and I'm always up and around.
Yeah, you need
and-
something substance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So for me, no, I try it one time and nearly dead.
But
It's a process.
Yeah,
It's
you
a
know what?
process.
It's a process, and you have to know what you're going to replace it with,
Yeah.
because that's a very
If you
good
don't
point
plan
you said
properly,
there.
if you just do it overnight, it kind
very
of
good point,
kills you.
because you can't become vegetarian if you're not going to replace that meat. You
And-
need to know what to eat. Like, give thanks to Mama Wars. She knows, like, she cooks great food
And
for me.
because it's her
Like, you
lifestyle
got to
as
replace
well.
it with yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to replace the meat with like chickpeas, lentils,
Protein,
beans,
the proper
protein.
protein,
So
yeah.
if you don't replace, you're gonna
You're gonna lack.
yeah.
So hold on now.
You're gonna lack.
So how cow and goat eat grass right through,
Right. And look how
See?
big and strong them is.
and them strong and
Right.
and some Rasta man, you know,
That's right.
no eat no farmer meat,
That's right.
and them good right through.
Yes, that's right.
So
I don't believe meat.
don't
For sure. I
necessarily-
don't think. I
some
think.
of these things mind over matter, because
Yes.
there's a lot of other things we can
Exactly.
get protein.
Trust me,
otherwise
brother.
than it.
Trust
Like,
me.
We know in terms of vitamin, like I know one source. We just grew up to that thing, cause me like meat, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what,
So me not gonna stop.
Remember, say me a half Greek, half Irish. Like, you know, like the amount of kebabs I grew up on, and meat, like even any type of food,
Yeah,
jerk
aggressive food.
chicken, whatever type of food it is.
Yeah.
Fried chicken, wet fish. I love fish. I love every type of meat.
Why still?
Pork, I eat everything. Not that type of fish.
Wait, but we're on the same subject of your lifestyle.
What subject that?
Wait,
Okay.
on a healthy lifestyle,
Okay, yes,
and when you
alright,
lost
yeah.
weight. So Dennis Rados has pointed out
Raiders, yes, brother. Bless
Slim
up.
Tuggy,
Slim doggy, slim
Over
doggy.
9
slim
years
doggy.
ago.
Yeah.
right? It was after you lost weight.
Yes.
Was that a part of? Was it impactful on your journey then? That track, Slim Tuggy.
Yeah, you know what? Big up Dennis Raiders for that, because I'll tell you something, yeah?
Yeah.
Just like yourself, how you know it's Dennis actually saw at the time that I fuck with him, I do Tuggy. And this is 9-10 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Him see it. Because he's a man in
the streets.
in the streets where I grew up as well,
Yeah.
and we know each other from we know people. I know him in the streets from Jamaica.
Okay.
'Cause him come from Havana in jungle,
Okay.
and that's my place
Yeah.
in Kingston.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of mutual friends, so he knows me good. So he's like, him not say I fuck with him, I do Tuggy about this rumor shit and this crackhead thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know that's, you see, when you work hard for something and someone tries to do that, see, that's what I say, you don't mind that.
What you've done.
Yeah, you know, it's like it tries to put you down. You know, so I fuck with him, I do Tuggy. You know, he wrote a whole song. He wrote the song. And you know, I don't take songs from people.
Yeah.
I'm such a great writer.
Yeah.
I consider myself the best writer in the world.
Well,
I don't think anyone can write as good as me.
Sure, can't tell I have something more to say about it.
You know what?
Remember, Iman Carter a friend, you know.
We're from the same school.
Remember, say Iman Carter a friend.
And you know what? You know why I got the edge of all of them? Because I rap. I got many versatile styles. I'm not just dancehall. I'm hip hop, grime. You put me on any you put me on any genre.
Well, that's why I heard you first doing
Right. I started on jungle. See, that's the beauty about TuggaWar. Why TuggaWar is so unique as well. You see, because TuggaWar is not your typical dancehall artist. I love dancehall and I am a dancehall artist, but I'm not your typical dancehall artist. I'm half Greek, half Irish from Hackney, and I grew up around every genre. I started spitting to jungle when I was 16. Jungle turned into garage turned into grime turned into drill. I've been there from the whole process of the whole thing. You understand me? I said hip hop, dancehall. So you see, Hackney's a crazy place because Hackney's such a musical influence place. So I got a lot of other influence, which naturally makes me a better writer than anyone in the world.
So I mean,
but big up Dennis. Back on the topic with Dennis because
Slim Tuggy.
Him say, yo, I have this song for you, this song you for Vice right now, and I was like, and I don't take songs from people. I can name about my whole catalogue. I've probably taken 2 songs my whole life, and I've really got to like the songs.
Yeah.
And it's got to be designed for me, and I've got to like the record. I don't mind taking a song if it's suitable for me. Dennis wrote a brilliant record talking about
the whole situation.
How why I'm slim, why I lost the weight.
Don't explain it. This is what we're going to have you do. We're 15 minutes past the hour of 11 o'clock. We should have finished our show 15 minutes ago. There's a segment of our show where Dragon All Star is going to drop some beats, you're going to spit some lyrics. Let's start the freestyle with Slim Tuggy. Then, I mean, anything that forwards to your mind.
I tell you, I'm going to chat the tongue.
Well, yeah, I mean, even if it's
we'll work it out, man.
Yeah,
of course.
Just work it out. We're going to drop. Ladies and gentlemen, TuggaWar in the building. He's going to spit some lyrics. Stick and stay.
Remember, I make some bold statement. Say he's the best writer
man.
in the world. So you know, we here. Dancehall turn into grind. Grind turn into.
No, I didn't say dancehall turn into grime. I didn't say dancehall. I said jungle.
Jungle
turning. Jungle went into drum and bass. Drum and bass went into garage.
It's a mixture.
Garage went into grime. Grime went into drill.
No, but listen, you mix it today.
Yeah.
We want
dancehall turn into grime.
All right.
Grime turn into drum and bass.
Yeah.
But we want to hear Slim Tuggy.
You want to hear Slim Tuggy?
That's where we start. Let's start it with Slim Tuggy.
Everything on the beat.
Yeah.
Watch
Let's go. Ease out. Ladies and gentlemen, TuggaWar in the building.
Yang.
It was a whole vibe. Trust me, brother. Give thanks for you for passing through. It was history lesson.
Yes.
I mean, we learned a lot of things.
I'm
we
glad.
got to know you a little bit better.
Yeah, that's what I like. That's what it's all about.
The conversation was really, really good, and I'm sure that people in the live just drop some fire emoji in the comments, man. Make TuggaWar know.
Yay!
Yeah, you understand? It was very yanging.
Very.
You understand? We give thanks for you passing through.
Thank you. Check out my brand new single come out today, Ivoire, taken from my brand new album, A Touch of Frost, out now, produced by Frostbite Films. Check out the video on my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, TuggaWar. At me on the Instagram at TuggaWar. Check out the TikTok, Facebook, all them good things. Yay!
I think you should do more of these interviews because the people actually realize that there's actually a steady side to TuggaWar.
Thank you very much, man. You know what? That's very important to me. Very important to me because I don't want to come across too unapproachable.
Yeah.
You know, it's for the like I say, I entertain the people there, but I don't want to scare the people there.
You're a people's person as well.
I am a people's person, man. But I think that's why I give thanks. Really, thank you guys for having me and give me a platform for that side to show that side. And
definitely. And I know you spoke about your YouTube channel, but just let people know your Instagram name.
Yes, TuggaWar, TuggaWar. Same on the Facebook, same on the YouTube, all around.
Any other hot ladies them can jump in the DM. You know, ladies, the DM is free. Just jump in the DM. You know, nothing beats a try but a fail. You understand? So again, give thanks.
I'm in Downing Street now.
Yeah,
I mean, cute.
He's the Prime Minister for crying out loud. You understand? He needs a queen by his side. Yeah. So shout out to you, TuggaWar. Give thanks for passing through.
Thank you.
Big up yourself. We're going to be looking forward to all your projects. You don't know, so the Up and Live Show team is here. Just you know where to find us.
No, I look forward to forward again. And Do it all again. I like that rhythm, yeah.
Yeah.
That rhythm,
But we're going to wrap up the show now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. We are here every Tuesday between 9 and 11. We're sponsored by the Granny Rays, Style of London, and Self-Paid. Make sure that you go over to our YouTube channel, especially like, share, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, hit the notification bell to be notified when all our videos are dropped. TuggaWar's interview, it will be on our it will be on our YouTube channel this weekend. So stick and stay. Don't delay.
Yay! Hey!
Dragon All Star will be taking us
You know,
out.
think of people, them say, this year, PH music, right? In that catalog. So as I always say every week, I want to say love your brother, love your sister. Let love rule in everything you do, you know. Once you read a book in them, say brain power is the main power. People, if you can't be good, just be great. Until next week, I'll leave you with this one. Peace!
That's how we're closing the show. Not really.